one we had before shows up, except this time we have a number, just a single 2-digit number showing up in the value box. What we want to do here is go and click on the up or down arrow and change this value to the interrupt number that we wrote down on our notepad. If you remember earlier in this video, I decided to use number 10 on my computer because number 10 was an available interrupt. On your computer, of course, you may have a different interrupt number that you have written down on your notepad. Make sure to click on these arrows until that number shows up in the value box. Then go down below and click on the OK button, as such. You're going to go back to this familiar screen again, go down and click on the OK button to close it, as you can see right down here. You're going to be asked once again if you want to shut down your computer. Select no. From the system properties, go down below and look for the close button right here and click on close. Again, you'll be asked if you want to restart the computer, and select no because we have not finished installing all of the software on our computer. This concludes step number 3, telling Windows 95 how to recognize your interface card. We're ready to move to step number 4 and install your scanning software. In order to install your scanner software on your computer, go ahead and close the control panel. Click on the X right here. Take the CD-ROM that came with your scanner and insert it into your CD-ROM drive. The scanner software will start installing automatically on your computer. If you happen to have floppy disks, make sure you refer to Microtek scanner installation guide for instructions on how to install from floppy disks. If you have more than one CD-ROM, make sure you repeat this step for all of those CD-ROMs in order to install all of the software on your computer. We are not going to go through this step and install all the software for you in this video. You may want to take a few steps and install the software on your own. One tip, however, when installing the ScanWizard scanner controller software, make sure the interface card type you select is Adaptec 1502. When we come back, all the software should be installed on your computer, and we will start with step number 5. Now that all the software is installed on your computer, we can go ahead with the installation of our interface card. Before you take the interface card out of its protective bag, make sure you touch a metal frame such as the back of your computer or a desk or bookshelf. The reason is you want to get rid of static electrical buildup, which can damage these components. Looking at the card, you can see that there are a set of jumpers on it right here. By changing these jumpers, you can change the interrupt setting of this card. Remember that on my computer, I selected interrupt 10, which happens to be the default of this card. If you selected a different interrupt, you need to remove this jumper and position it in a different place. This is how you remove it, and then you can put it on a different position for a different interrupt. You could refer to your Microtek scanner installation guide for more information on how to place this jumper for different interrupts. I am going to put this back on interrupt number 10 because that is the number I selected for my computer. That's the number I'm going to use. We are now ready to install this card in the computer. Make sure you go ahead and turn your computer off and unplug the power cord from the back of it. Next, remove the cover on your computer so we can install the card. Refer to your computer manufacturer manuals that came with your computer on how to open the case. Once you have opened the case on your computer, look for an empty slot, such as this one in my computer. Remove the screw that holds the bracket on that slot in and remove the bracket. Take your scanner interface card and insert it into that slot. Make sure the card is in all the way. Especially make sure the back of the card is in. Sometimes the back doesn't go in all the way. And then go ahead and put the screw back on the card to hold it in place. Once you've placed the card in your computer and have tightened the screw, go ahead and put the cover back on your computer and plug the power cord back into it, but do not turn it on yet. This concludes step number 5. We can now move to step number 6. Before you connect the scanner to your computer, you need to unlock it. To unlock the scanner, lift the scanner up and look for the carriage lock. This is a ScanMaker E6 that I'm using here. ScanMaker E3 and E6 have the same locking mechanism. Other scanner models may have a screw type lock. Please refer to your Microtek scanner installation guide on how to unlock those models. To unlock the ScanMaker E3 and E6, remove the foam. Push this little tab in a little bit and then push the carriage lock in all the way. Your scanner is now unlocked. You can go ahead and put the scanner down. Take your scanner interface cable, take the small end of it, and plug it to the back of the computer, to your interface card, the scanner interface card you put in your computer, and tighten the screws. Take the big end of the cable and plug it to the back of the scanner, close the little snaps on the cable. Take the power cord and plug it to the back of the scanner. Make sure the other end of the power cord is plugged into a power strip or a power outlet, and then go ahead and turn the scanner on. Once you turn your scanner on, you will see that a green ready light will start blinking. your scanner is now performing the self-diagnostics. If everything is okay with your scanner, you will get a steady green ready light. This concludes step number 6. We are now ready to move to step 7. With your scanner turned on and ready, go ahead and turn your computer on. You must always turn your scanner on before turning on your computer and starting up Windows 95. In order to do a test scan, go to the Start button, and from the Programs, go and select Microtek Scan Wizard for Windows 95. From that, go down to Scanner Test and select it. Go down to the icon that says Flatbed and click on it. You will be asked to place an image on the scanner. Take an image and put it face down on the scanner bed. Make sure the top of the page is against the front ruler of the scanner and click on the OK button. The bar that you see on the screen that is changing color is indicating that a scan test is in progress, and it's showing how much of the image has been scanned into the computer. Once the bar gets all the way to the right, we should see an image on the screen, which will then indicate that your scanner is functioning properly and everything is configured correctly. You can go down to the lower right hand corner and click on the OK button, and then click on the Exit to close the Microtek scan test. Congratulations, you have just finished installing your scanner on your computer under Microsoft Windows 95. In order to scan an image, you can go to your application and select the File Acquire option in order to scan an image. There are several ways you can obtain technical support for your scanners. In order to reach the Autotech faxback line, you can call area code 310-297-5101 and request a technical document to be faxed to your fax machine. In order to reach Microtek on the internet through the World Wide Web, you can contact http://www.mtechlab.com/. To reach the Microtek Technical Support telephone line, you can call area code 310-297-5100. This concludes our installation video for Microsoft Windows 95 and Microtek image scanners. Thank you.